Alright, so we're back again, trying one more time. So I had some issues with the audio, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Is we're gonna be trimming our harvest. So y'all stick around, man. It's gonna be quite a bit of a long video. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Y'all take a look. We're gonna start off by actually taking a dizab. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off by taking a dizab. Gonna warm this up right here. I'm gonna try to do it kind of off camera. That way I don't get like age restricted like damn near right away, you know? I know it's gonna hit me right away as soon as I start bringing out the flower though, but it's all good, it's all good. Try to get as much as we could in. How y'all doing today, man? What y'all smoking on? Let me know what you guys are smoking on. I'm smoking on this Nature's Chemistry. This is that banana. Smoking on that banana. Y'all tuning in right now, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to watch another video like this. We about to take a cool little dab right now. About to get ready for this harvest that we just did. So we're gonna trim it all up. That's right, that's a good way to start the vibes right there. That's a good way to start the vibes up right there. Let's go ahead and start this trimming party up. This I could put over here somewhere. Ain't definitely gonna need no keyboard for a little while. Alright. So we're starting off with this flower bush right here. Look at this. That's what we got going on today. What's good, G? What's going on with you, man? Let's go, champ. So this is a personal strain I got right here. This is the Trap House. It's a personal. What we got going on today. Got a little personals. So I like to do it right here. Each one of these was one plant right here. This is one little plant right here and a one gal. Yes, sir. That's what we got going on today. We'll be trimming up these buds. First, we're gonna get all these top ones right here. Let's set this right here. Buck these off. Hey, Stain Boy, what's up, man? What's going on with you, champ? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Long time no see, homie. Yeah, we got this trimming of some of this Trap House right here. Gonna take some leaves off right now. You get a little better view. We got a lot of work ahead of us today, man. Damn, she's frosty. Take all that off right there. What you got going on, Stain Boy? What you got growing? I know you growing some fire right now, champ. I know you growing some fire right now. What kind of new projects you got? I know you're working on some heat over there. You need to send you one of these clones, champ. Check this out right here. That's the trap house right there. Bro, she's stank too, bro. You know, like that old school, man. Nothing like that old school. Yeah, man. Ooh, that's that gas, boy. That's that gas. That's that. Man, it smells just like a trap house. I can smell a backwood in this thing. I can smell the cookie in this thing with the hint of OG. It's like the gas of the OG. You smell the backwoods. Damn, son. Whoa. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. If it don't make you like, I've been growing this for a while, and every time, I still. Damn, son, look at this. Bruh. Look at, but you can't see it when it's covered up like that. See it? Ah. And then we have all this is trap house right here, but we got some right here too. These are the R&Ds right here. Research and development. Yo, check this one out right here. Since y'all still on, I want y'all to see. I call this one Mamacita. I'm gonna tell you why I call her Mamacita. Look how much she yielded. She didn't yield much, right? Not even like a lot. But she's dense though. But I want y'all to see these nuggets right here. Y'all check this one out. This is unreleased right here. Yeah, ain't no one seen this before. This is crazy. Let me take some of these off. Can't see them like that. I'm gonna have to trim one of these nuggets for y'all. But I'm saying though, man, you guys can see it. It's Mamacita, cause it's a little bit. She don't yield much. Yields like these little nuggets, but dog, the fire is, and it smells like, I want to say guava. It's giving me guava vibes, you know? We need let a podcast. Yeah, man. Facts, bro. Big facts. We need to do something, man. We need to get something going and talk about the old days, champ. Like we used to do it back in the day in 2013, man. That's what we need to do, champ. We need to get together, man, and then chop it about the old days. This right here, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. This has to have some Tahoe OG lineage right here, right? Because look at the way the buds form, all small, like Tahoe-ish, and she's got that guava-ish. That guava, that's from the Tahoe family, because you know that's what was growing back then too. The Tahoe, original Tahoe OG, right? So yeah, that's what that is right there. Nice little. That's those little nuggets that you see that look just like boom. They're all uniform throughout the whole pound, just small little nuggets throughout the whole pound. And we didn't, these right here, we put them straight in the flower, so there's no training. It's no fast buds. What's up, man? Hit that like button, champ. Let's go. So this right here was just straight, no training, no nothing in a 1 gallon. So it's like, that's why this one didn't yield much. See, this is one. This is one right here, but they're actually sisters. This one right here is a sister. Yep, so these two are sisters. Okay, so you can see the comparison, right? These nugs are a little bit bigger. She did still keep that guava-ish look, but you know, she's hairy, foxtail-y, bigger nugs. But this one right here is like tighter, small, little popcorn, fucking, literally fire. And then we have some, these right here is that cookie, but the cookie turned out like goddamn, like some haze or something, man. Like some sour lemon, like some sour diesel, you know, sour lemon, sour diesel type, you know. It's supposed to be cookie, but what we crossed it was the lemon runs. It was La Limon crossed with La Runs, and we crossed that with the cookie. So man, the La Runs, which is like one of those haze, man, it took over everything. Man, Piff, what's up, man? Day one right there, my champ. Yes, sir. 420. See, I hit that like button, man. That's what we're gonna be doing right here. These are nuggets right here, hard nuggets, and they're all dry too. So, woo. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're just gonna be rocking off with the trimming party. We got a lot to do. Take a look here. Man, what you guys got growing right now? Yeah, man. Hey, y'all check out Stain Boys, man. Stain Boy, the one who's commenting right here, he has been breeding, man, way before I've been breeding. Like, they're the true inspires of my breeding projects, man. Cause like before I was breeding, I used to buy packs, and at that time, that's when I was buying packs, and I started like doing my own little breeding projects on the side. But what really made me start doing that was Stain Boy and the crews, you know, cause they been, man, y'all been on that. Like I know. Stain Boy, you got me by a few years. You're my OG, right? And then, but drop down on the comment, man. How long you been breeding? Not growing, breeding. I know you've been breeding for a long time, champ. I know it's been, cause I real breeding. I've probably been breeding since this last time. So this last time that I came into the game is at the COVID. So since like 2019, 2020. So I got about 4 or 5 years breeding, you know. But, you know, I've been growing for a long time. But I wouldn't, even though the trap house was created back then, that was on accident. A lot of those were created like pretty much pollen chucking. You know what I'm saying? That was like, we had some pollen and we were just chucking it and seeing what we had. And that's why it took us so long to even get anything fired. But we did, thank God, get something fired, and we were able to hold on to it and keep it. But besides that, I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm starting to figure out where it's like, oh, this one has this and that has that, and we're gonna cross it with this. Oh, but that didn't stay. So it's like, we know this one's smell stays, or this one's structure stays. So it's like, now that's breeding. That's what we call breeding now. It ain't just, well, we're gonna throw some of this pollen up there and see what we get. You know, I wouldn't consider that breeding. Even like horses, you know, you don't consider a breeder horses, someone who's breeding horses, if someone's just like crossing whatever to whatever, you know. Those are just mutts. Just taking off all of this. It's already getting sticky, man. I haven't even started trimming yet. Just bucking them. I already got my scissors all cleared up. And it's crazy. I've had these scissors for so long. I got so many scissors off of Amazon, like these cheap ones. They're good, but Fiskars is like the best, man. These Fiskars I've had for, damn, I think I had these from the original grows, because a lot of my stuff stayed in storage. So yeah, these are since 2013. These are originals. Originals. Still trimming with these. I've trimmed hundreds of pounds with these, man. Maybe not hundreds, probably hundreds. I don't know. You don't never know, man, how much I trimmed. A lot. But they still work. And I've never even sharpened them either. Bucking all these right here. That's how I like to do it. I like to buck, then got the jars ready. But I like to do, like, as I'm bucking them, I'll separate them too, like from the tops to the lowers. And we're gonna be here for a long time. If y'all got any questions, man, go ahead, throw them down. We here. Let me know if y'all do it when it's drier. I do it right. To me, when the stem crack, that's too much. I feel like I can't get the moisture back, man. Like I feel like it's just like the weed be dead, bro. I mean, and it all depends what place you at too. Cause I'm in Vegas, man. I do it like to when my tent starts to like drop humidity. Once it starts to drop humidity, like I got it at 60, and I'll check the line of the how it goes up like this and then down, up and then down. Once it starts to go down and down and down and down and down, I notice that it's not throwing off no more. So I let it sit there for a little bit until like it just gets hard on the outside like this. That's how I like it right there. When I can go ahead and just like do this here, then I know it's good. Because I still like to take care of it, as it's drying. But you know, everybody does everything different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these big ones right here and put them right here. These are gonna be my A1s, right? These are all the A1s. Let me put this down a little bit, like right here. Is that better? Let's see here. There we go. Boom. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get all these right here, put them on the sides. That's how it looks right there. That's a trimmed up one. All right, so we got the jars right here. All right, we got the jars ready. Set the jar right here. Just like that. So we're gonna make a little space right here. And this is where we're gonna start doing the trim. I like to start from the bottom. Y'all tell me, do y'all start from the top? Or do y'all start from the bottoms like this? Go upwards. Do y'all go upwards on the tree? Or do y'all go down on the tree? Y'all let me know. I go from the bottom up, and first I get the big ones just like that. That's what I like to do. Get those. And once I got the big ones just like that, then I like to get them on the sides at a 45-degree angle. And I'm still kind of working my way up, but I like to work in a line, so this line, so I don't just hop around from nugget to nugget to nugget to nugget. What I do is I go ahead and just go like this. So work from the bottom, just like this. Work my way up. There. And I reach the top, so now I got that row right there. So I do like a little quarter turn. Then I just keep going just like that. Right to the nugget where the weed stops right there. Right? Then I do a little half a turn again. And then I do the same. Just like that. And I cut a little bit off, I'm a little aggressive with it. I don't really take my time like that. Like I used to like be like, oh my God, a little bit. But now I cut. I cut. I remember one time we were sitting down with my sisters and I'm just watching her just like take half nuggets off my butt. And I'm like, yo, yeah, it's good. Yeah, one time it was the whole family right there. Mom, sisters, And it was I think it was wifey, sister, mom. Everyone just started tapping out little by little. Boop. First went. Who went first? I don't remember who went first. Maybe mom's. Then another sister, my wife, and then I'm right there, just last one. Check that out right there. See? Nice and tight. I actually could have gave her more Hydroplex, which is the Botanicare's that makes it tight. But it's okay, no problem. It's all good. That's ready. Drop it right in the bucket. Boop. When they say just a drop in the bucket, this is what this means. Just like that. So just like that, do it again from the bottom. Get the bigger leaves. Just like that. And everything else will fall off. Like, even if there's like little stuff like that, that'll fall off. Y'all take a look at that though. That's nice, huh? Look at that. Hey, y'all, thank you for the likes, man. Thank you for the likes. Some fire right there, yo. Look at my fingers just off of that one nugget. Those 2 nuggets that I'd already trimmed up. I already got like, that's just off of those 2 nuggets. It's crazy. 3. We got 3 little nuggets right there. Look at my scissors already. Just that's off of those nuggets right there. So I'll have another pair of scissors here. And what I'll do is I'll just like knock it off into this one here. And I'll smoke that later, man. I'll put that in a blunt. Smoke it later because the trap house is crazy. It turns into like glue. Watch this. See? Watch. Let me get this right here. Glue. So we'll put that right there. And then we'll smoke a blunt out of that. We'll just let it dry for a little bit. Sometimes I don't even let it dry. I just smoke it right away. Going on to the next one. Let's put on some music again. I hope one of my comments was they liked it, but they said it had too much leaf on it. I hope when we cross it with this next one, like, you know, it takes some of that off. It takes a little bit of the leaf off. Because I agree, it does have a little bit of leaf, contrast to like some other strains that I have. There we go. Look at that. That's some gas right there. Every time it's like every time I trim one little thing, I have to clean the scissors. We're gonna be here forever. We got a lot of work. But dang, look, every time it's just like it's already clunked up the scissors like a whole lot. So look at that. That's just off of one nugget that I trimmed. Put that right there. We're gonna smoke that later. Man, this is so fire right here. I can't wait till I get this in seed form, man. We gotta work with somebody. I gotta work with somebody. Get this in seed production form. Get a license. Someone has got a license. I gotta get my license or get a license together. Our hemp license, because we gotta get this. Look at that. That's gotta be put out, man. That's crazy right here. That's crazy. This is crazy. Man. If you guys could just smell this, like The way it looks, picture a backwood, right? Cookies and OG mixed together. That's exactly what it smells like. Like cookie with the backwood and the OG. Damn. Look at, I gotta clean these scissors up every time. Every time. So now let's see what kind of A buds we could put in there. These are like some A buds right here. There's gonna be only A buds inside of this jar right here, and the second jar is gonna be pure. Damn. Just like that. There it is, baby. Now we on the roll. It be like that, man. Getting your little hang on of trimming is it's an art, man. Sitting here, I remember back in the day, we had trimming machines, and it was still like we still had to get in there and trim some up. We didn't like the way the trimming machines would trim up stuff. Some would just be too aggressive. Some would just wouldn't take enough. Some would just be perfect though. Depending on, I guess the machines, it just depends on how dry it is too. It's gotta be, you know, a certain, if it's too dry, it ain't gonna work, it'll take everything off. Too wet, the same. Won't work. Gotta be perfect. But trimming, I like it like this, man, cause conserves a lot of the trichomes, I feel like, you know? Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, we're probably not gonna puff on this until like probably like another 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. But this came out good, man. We couldn't have grown this any better. Y'all got any questions? Go ahead, put them down in the comments, man. If y'all got any questions, anything. Oh man, y'all been saying stuff. I haven't even seen anything. I'm 52 now, breeding at 27 years old. Damn, my bad. Y'all been commenting. That's it. Oh damn. I work my way out of traffic. I thought y'all weren't commenting, man. I'm on my. Hey, the last comment I seen was this one, man. My bad, y'all. Trap house. Yo. What up, Piff? Yes. Let's go, man. I see y'all now. Damn. Fried potatoes and onion steak with broccoli. Man, I'm barely seeing everybody. What's going on? Salute everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I'm barely seeing all these comments. I just trimmed my 4. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. It depends, man. It depends. Really, really all depends on what I'm doing, right? Let's go. That's the last comment right there. I forget to scroll up, man. My bad, y'all. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody commenting nothing. I thought y'all weren't commenting, man. My bad. Yeah, this thing is over here greased up like a trap. Damn. Yeah, that's the trap house right here, man. This is the trap house. Oh, trap house. Y'all make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so y'all can watch other videos like this. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the support. I guess there it is. Now it's going by itself. Oh, you love the logo? Yes, sir. Hey, we're gonna be doing some seeds, man, coming in the future. That's our plan, man. We got some seeds coming in the future, man, for sure. We're trying. You know, it's just the legalities of it, man. I don't wanna mess it up again, man. I wanna do it everything by the book, you know. So it's like I wanna make sure, you know, just get with other people. That's why I need to get. Maybe I need to get with Mr. Grow It or something. If he's, you know, stands behind me or something like that. It's just when I get with people like that, or maybe seedsmen or something like that, we can work with something somehow. But until now it's just me, man. Just bringing the past up, you know, like from 2013. This is old school stuff, you know. Hey, stickers, yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna get the stickers for sure. Definitely gonna get the stickers for sure. What do I do with all the shake? So what I do with all the shake, champ, is I go ahead and put it in alcohol. So I drench it in alcohol, and then I put Tiger Balm inside of that alcohol, let it sit for 24 hours, and then I use a sock, just a normal sock that I'm gonna throw away, and so this is what I do. I'm gonna show you what I do. So look, and it's on my video too, so you can see it. So I'll fill this up right here. I'll grab all this and fill it up. So this will be filled up with just trim. And then, so I do a 1-to-1. So it'll be tree. And then I'll do the isopurple alcohol. Drench it. Put like a dab of Tiger Balm in there, inside. I'm shaking it periodically throughout the day. 24 hours, no more than 24 hours because it seems to like smell wet. No less than 24 hours because it won't get all of it. Exactly 24 hours. I'm shaking it throughout the time. And what I do is I use another jar and I put a sock inside of it and I just squeeze it into it like with the sock. So, you know, it's like almost like a, how can I say it? Y'all help me out. Help me out. And then it just squeezes everything out. It squeezes everything out, and then I spray it. I put it in a spray and I spray it all on my body every single day. So I spray it at night though, because it'll get me lazy during the day because it hits hard, bro. I mean, because this pure trap house it's like trap house trichomes that you're literally just putting on yourself. So it's like, bro, when you spray it all on yourself. It's like you go to sleep, you know. Good, you go to sleep, amazing too, and it cures like acne and stuff like that. buddy. See, in the trap house, it throws little bananas at the end, but I've never in my whole life seen any seeds with it. So it's like, I don't know if like it's just because it's so late in the game. And sometimes it even throws them early, but I have never yet to ever find a seed. You see the nana right there? It'll throw them. That's crazy. Probably it's like too late, you know, by the time it just goes down, or just not viable, you know? Whatever the case may be, I don't get no seeds. Man, look at these nuggets, yo. This is the smalls. These are the smalls right here. So what I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna put these to the side. Well, nah, they're not smalls though. This is still nuggets right here. Cause I'm doing two jars. One jar got the smalls and one jar got the big ones. So let's put this right here. The smalls right there. So we're gonna call the smalls. Hey, my man's Keefly, what's up, man? Right, my dude, back at it. We're gonna do this other one right here. This is Trap House 2. Cause in this jar right here, we're gonna put pure. This jar right here is gonna take pure tops. See if you can see in there. It just focuses on the top. It's pure tops right there. So we got a long way, but we're gonna fill this baby up. Play some more music here. For the bucking process. See, these are gonna be considered lowers right here. While those are gonna while these right here, the top ones are gonna go over there. So, but we are gonna buck everything though. This one here was just a little bit more moist than the other ones. But that, like I said, that's when I like the trim like this. You know how everybody likes to do it when it just snaps? I don't like it like that, man. That's too dry for me. That is way too long. Say when you run long flour, they will throw now. Yes, sir. Yup. Yeah, she is a little late. She is a little late in flower. I like to push them, man. They're like 6 to 8 weeks, but I think this one is. I think I'm already in 9. I was already in 9, going into 10 on this one. But I just like that extra little time. It gives you more of a narcotic, effect, instead of daytime smoke. I wish I could play other music too, but if I play other music, then I won't be able to post it up though. They'll copyright me. This is actually my song, my beat. I paid for it. I need to get some more beats but they're not cheap, man. You know, beat makers, they don't, you know, they sell their jobs too. It's a job for them. It ain't cheap. Y'all, if y'all beat makers, y'all make beats, let me know. I'll use your beats, give you shout outs, you know, on here. Got no problem with that. You help me, I help you. Always give shout outs. Yeah, make some heavy hitters and heavier too. So I always noticed them stop growing, and that's when I like to, every day I go in there, I can see the difference from yesterday. Sometimes I like every other day too. I feel like if you go in there every other day is better, right? But I mean, if you know, don't try to stay too long away from your garden, but I would say every day I could tell, but every other day, man, I could tell, like for sure. I would be like, damn. Definitely tell the difference of how much they grew. And once I start noticing, I'm like, oh, they're not growing no more. They just don't do nothing no more. And I see them like everything. I remember I used to, like when I first started growing, I used to cut them too early, man. That was my thing, is cut them too early. But my rule of thumb would be, if they don't look like they look like how I want them to look like when they're done, then it ain't ready. And what I mean by that is like this, like if they don't look like this down there, like, you know, almost dead and ready, like they're like ready, then I'm still letting them get ready. I like, if they still have like white trichomes or anything like that, definitely not ready, man. And before I used to like, I'd be like, oh, they're gonna turn orange or whatever. Like, nah. So what I'll do is I'll grab my big ones, put them over here. My bigs. It's gonna be the jar that gets smoked at the very, very last. So this jar right here gets smoked the very, very last. I don't smoke this jar right away because it's got all the bigs in it. And the reason it's got the reason I don't, because I want all the bigs to cure the longest, right? I want them to get maximum cure while I smoke all the lowers. And I'm not saying that the lowers cure faster, it's just that I just want to keep the biggest best to the highest quality, right? So it's like you're gonna have to wait. And these are still smalls. There's nothing wrong with those. They ain't nothing wrong with them. It's just a little smaller. Exactly, champ. That's what we're doing right now. We're quality controlling inside of our own, you know. That way, like the jar that's gonna be very, very last. And it's messed up because like you built such a tolerance for it. It doesn't even hit the same, but you just got these big old nugs that you're like built such a strong tolerance. But nonetheless, when you show other people, they be like, damn. What is that? The wedding cake? Nah, man. The wedding cake is actually gonna come down. It's still alive. The wedding cake. So the wedding cake ain't coming down until like and she still looks like she's growing. So I'm probably thinking about another week or so for the wedding cake. She still looks like she's giving me more. But dog, fire on the wedding cake. That's like old school wedding cake, like 2013 wedding cake. And that's as original as you're gonna get anytime today, right? Because it's so watered down now, I bet. Definitely not the same. Take a look at this. Fire, huh? Still gotta dry a little bit. Damn. What y'all smoking on, man? You guys got firing up. I always like to know what y'all smoking on, man, because I don't really get to smoke on a lot of stuff. The only time I do is when I don't have no tree, so, and I don't like to like buy little stuff, so I always like to get like an ounce of something, so I can't really be smoking on too much, like different strains, you know. Weed is expensive, man. Weed is hella expensive. I be tripping out how expensive weed is, and I forget how weed expensive is because, you know, I fucking grow it, so it's like, you know, we smoke like a mug. I give a lot of this away, man. Anybody knows me or anybody was at an event that I was at, boxing event. Anybody knows me from boxing? We was out there handing this stuff out, bro. We had like a whole quarter pound that we were handing out for real, at a trap house. And it was crazy because like people were getting blown away, like, damn, bro, you grew this? I'm like, bro, I didn't only grow it, I created it. He's like, people was like, what? Tripping out. And it's just like, just to get people's reactions, man, was just, it's timeless, man. You can't get that back, you know? Just to see the people's reactions, like, you grew this? I'm like, nah, man, I bred this. They're like, what? Yeah, I hit that like button, man. Hey, grower circle, let's go, baby. That grower circle on some gas. Yeah. That's right. Damn, this is like sticky. That's right, man. That's right. And you know what's crazy, Piff? You know, I've always been the type where it's like, you know, I've been a hustler, man. I got busted for what I did. For what we're doing right now, I done jail time for this, right? And it's crazy because we've always been the type where it's like, we want stuff that's just gonna sell itself, right? We don't want to sell this stuff. Like, everybody knows, man, when you work for the streets, which I don't work for the streets no more, or else everybody had some of this, or everybody had seeds of this. So, but when I did work for the streets, what was I gonna say right now? I forgot. My dude spaced out on this point. I swear, y'all, I didn't space that on my point. Yeah. I didn't even get far, man. I boom, messed that one up. Yes, sir. It's all right, man. It's all right. It'll come back to me. It'll be like, oh. Yeah. You see, she's still a little moist, so she's still gonna sink in a little bit. See how they'll sink in when they fully dry. But she is a little airy though. This one is a little airy. It's got a little air to it. See it could have been a little bit more tighter. Gotta turn up on the hydroplex. Look at the fingers though. Boy, these things are caked up. Look at that. Those ain't that bad because these are the ones that I'm using with the. How the heck? Look, how do I'm using scissors over here. These are caked. What the hell? How are these caked? Well, probably just by touching it like this. Cake City over here. It does have a little too much leaf on it for my liking though, so we gotta work on that. That's something we got to work on. Hopefully, like I said, once we cross this to the original trap house, because this is the original, so we're gonna like it's pretty much like a back cross, but not a selfing, right? F1 is what you would call it. So hopefully when the F1s, the F1s won't be so, because it does grow different every seed was definitely different, champ. Yes, sir. Says I agree. Me and my bro were talking about it. The weed we have right now and back then was more medical and euphoric, heavy sedated. Medical weed is gone. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Medical is gone, man. I think it's so like GMO, you know, genetically modified, where it's like they went straight for just yields, where it's like it lost the potency, you know, like potencies. Like it's potent, but it's like it's crazy. It's just not the same, man. It ain't the same. Like I don't go to the dispensary now, like and just get anything and be like, damn, that's fire, but it's different, right? Like, bro, you can go to a grower and he'll have 10 different fucking strains, and all 10 are fire. The only thing that's different is the difference. It's the difference. It's different. Okay, so this one is different than the other one and the other one and the other one, and they're all fire. That's why people used to ask me, be like, hey, bro, give me some that's fire. They all fire, bro. And they'd be like, what do you mean? Bro, they're all fire. And they'd be like, okay. They get like, okay, they start asking other questions, you know? But what I'm saying is that you go to the dispensary, you don't know what you're gonna get, man. You're gonna get something that's flavorless. 9 out of 10. I say half and half, right? I ain't gonna shit on them that tough, but something that's flavorless, small nuggets, popcornish nuggets. You're gonna get something that flavorless nuggets, something that don't even smell, right? Usually comes up with flavorless. You're gonna get something that's not strong, right? Or it's gonna make you cough. I'm telling you, it's like there's so many things that go unpleasant than pleasant when you go to the dispensary, right? And it ain't like that when you mess with growers and people who know what they're doing, right? And it doesn't matter how big the facility is, man, because I've had big facilities. I've had bigger facilities. I know people who have big facilities right now. I know people who worked on big facilities back in the day. And a lot of it is just the way they do it. It's what they're looking for, right? Are they looking for genetics? Are they looking for fire, the way they're growing it, what they're growing in it? Or are they using like just heavy yielders, fillers, synthetics, regulators, right? So that's what I'm saying. So it's like it depends. It depends, man. It just depends. But this what we doing over here though. Nothing but that gas. Nah, it's not a fire alarm, champ. It's damn it's the UPS man outside, man. My bad. Yeah, it's the UPS outside delivering packages. He's loud, huh? Let me know if it went off though. Did it go off? Bad chat, my bad. How's the audio? I didn't even ask y'all. How's the audio? Is the audio good? Y'all want me to put the song back on? Let me know if you want me to put the song back on. It's the only song I can put on right now. You thought it was your house. Yeah, it's the UPS man backing up. He's got his Yo, I just got a backdrop today. One of the sickest backdrops. I need to put it up, but take a little break and take a dab, and then I can show you guys for a second real quick. Y'all take a look at this backdrop that I got. Y'all look at this right here. It's amazing, y'all. You're gonna love it. Check this out. Let me put this right here. It's amazing. And then we're gonna take a dab after that. I hope you guys will be able to see it. So this backdrop right here, let's see here. So this backdrop right here, I want to put it like over here in the back that way. But check it out. Y'all take a look at this. Oh, it's upside down. Let's see. Like this. Y'all take a look at that right there. I can't open it all the way, but y'all get the point, right? And then on the other side, it's got the trap house. But hey, look at me right there. I got my. Is that cool or what? I can't open it all the way though. But you guys can see it opens up pretty big. Look. See, I'm 5'6", 5'7" with shoes, but that's gonna be proper right there, right? And it's got the trap house logo on the other side. See this side right here, it'll have the 702 right there. The other side, I have the trap house on the other side. But hey, take a look at me though. Y'all see me right there? That's cool right there. Yes, sir. So it's getting there, man. We want to put this right here, like right here somewhere. Y'all get to see behind the scenes right there real quick. But that's gonna be exciting right there. That's a nice backdrop right there. Yes, sir. Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love, man. Yes, sir. Thank you for the love. That's nice, right? Yeah, I listen to y'all, man. I got a lot of advice from the people, man, before I started getting the logos done and stuff like that. And I switched a lot of things around. I had to think about it, because first was the product, which was a trap house. We got that. And then it becomes everything else, but everything within time, right? You can't rush nothing. Nothing could be rushed. Because if you rush it, it won't come out correctly, just like this, right? So within time, everything will come out. And patience. That's one thing that growing taught me is patience, patience, patience. Everything will come when it's your turn, and if it's ready for you, If it's for you, it'll work out to your favor. And if it's not for you, then it won't work out, even if you keep trying. As much as you want to try, it ain't gonna work. I'm just glad we're at that point where we can grow. Everything is gonna be fire, right? We don't have to guess, is it gonna be good or how's it gonna come out? That's what I have these for over here. These are my R&Ds over here. But thank God we got something that we've been working on for a long time, and it's something that we can put our name on it, right? Or actually put a name and work behind it. Because once it goes out to the masses, then it can't go back, right? The opinion of the people is very, very strong, and you can't mess it up because it's like first impressions. You can one time and that's it. Once you lost that, it's hard to gain it back. It's like harder to gain it back. And if you ever gain it back, right? But like if this is the first time you're ever meeting me and I come up to you with this, like I like to associate myself with this type of stuff, right? It's gonna be gas all the time. I remember one time I met a guy here in Vegas, and I had got the firest pack from him I have ever gotten. Like as far as like buying a pack from someone. I mean the fluffiest, best looking weed, right? And I always remember him for that. But that was the only pack that I have ever gotten from him like that. And it's crazy how like I still remember him for that pack. You know, that first impression was key, man. And I remember even one time he didn't do me dirty, but I was messing with him because they had these shatters back in the day, and they're like paper planes or something like that. They had like the plane on it. Y'all help me out with that brand. It's like a plane on it. And they were coming out in these nice boxes, and you know, it was sick. So we ended up stocking up on those. And I was like, cool, sold out on those. And then I remember a few, like we stocked up again, and then we ended up selling out again. So the third time he came to my house, and I looked at the product, you know, like you always look at the product before you're gonna get it. And it came like in these envelopes, right? Different. And I was like, hey man, I don't want this. And he's like, why? I'm like, it's different packaging. He's like, you know, packaging is everything. And he's like, oh man, starts tripping out. I took an Uber over here and this and that. I'm like, man, I don't care what you took over here. I'm not buying this. I'm not getting stuck with this. You know, you didn't say nothing about that. That's how we ended up falling out. He didn't like that I feel like it was his fault letting me know, like, hey, the package changed. Because the package was nice. It was, here in Vegas a while back. And it was airplane had like airline. It was like some airlines, Dab Airlines or something like that. And I remember the first time they had came out was like they came out in nice packaging. The packaging was dope. That's what sold me on the packaging. It was the packaging. And yeah, man. So we got all of the tops. I'm trying to find just better stuff that'll make it into the tops jar. See that, or lower right there? Because you know some aren't all necessarily lowers because they're like right underneath the big bud. So sir. If I would to bring out seeds at the trap house, I don't think I would want to do $100 for the 10 pack. I kind of want to do 60. What do you guys think? You know, I feel like 100 is too much for seeds. You know, I want to be affordable too as well. You know, I don't want to be too like, you know. I feel like $100 is a little steep. You know, even if you were to spend 120 and you can get 20, right? That right there is sick. You and your homie, you know, go in on something, you know, or even 120, you get 25 or something like that. Cause let's be real, man. Seeds is like, bro, they dump, man. You can get something that dumps seeds. So it's like I don't understand why people be like $100 a pack plus shipping, 150. It's like, damn. You don't want it to be touched by the world, do you? You want it to be exclusive. Nah, man, I want the world to experience it, you know? Right, that's what I'm saying. And it's not even about the selling out part, champ. It is, I sell out, yeah, but I'm talking about like just so everyone can touch it. Everyone can touch it. Everyone can have, a part of it and maybe their own creation with it, because I wouldn't want to be that person where it's like, oh no, the trap house can't be crossed with nothing. Nah, man. Bro, start your breeding project. Start it. Get this. I'll give you a male too, to because I mean, at the end result, you're just helping me out, right? Because you're gonna find something even better. I know this is fire, but the point is that we're trying to make something even better. That's the whole thing, because it can't get worse. I guess it could get worse, right? I guess it could get worse. Yes, sis. Yes, sir. Do it depends on how many you get from your harvest? I guess it does. I guess it would. I guess it would depend. But even though I still wouldn't go as far as saying, oh, because I got this many this harvest, I'm gonna charge this much, right? I wouldn't base it off of that. I just want it to be affordable for everyone to be able to have. And let's be real. We know what seeds can dump. We know what strains could and what can't. And it's just the exclusivity of it, right? How exclusive it is. Like, so like if the trap house wouldn't dump a lot, then you got to be on it, right? Or if I know it doesn't dump a lot, then I have to be on it. Whereas like if it's that whereas everybody wants, then I have to make more of it. So it's like it's ways of getting around things, and knowing what you have, knowing what it does, prevents that, right? Or prevents you from being unable to supply the masses, right? Because if you ever run logistics and stuff like that, then you know how it works. My biggest problem, and this kind of veers off the topic, right? But it's kind of in the same, kind of like veering off a little bit. My biggest problem was finding a supplier that can keep up with me. And then but the first problem that I had was, right, finding a supplier that was actually good for me. Because you can have 100 booth packs and you ain't gonna get nowhere, but you can have 100 fire and you're getting to the top, champ. But finding that 100 and the steadiness of it, and my problem was when I found it, most of the time was out of town. So then we had to export import, right? And then you had to get to the logistics of it. Oh God, shipping. Then you have shipping days where your stomach hurts since you wake up. I'm glad I don't live those days no more, man. Those days are behind me. And we just do it for ourselves. We do it for a legacy now. This is a legacy. This is what we're building now. We're building legacies because this will build. This will stand the test of time, because if I do it correctly and not put it out right now and do it when it's available for the seed for everyone to have, and it's good, then the whole world would be able to talk about it. And that's how you build a legacy. Because a lot of people fumble it before they even get started by putting out too much, by trying to be too quick. Put out. And then they run into issues, and then their reputations get lowered. Not over here, man. We're patient, we got time, and we ain't going nowhere. Not this time. That's why we have to do it correctly. Can't take it away from us this time, champ. Not this time. Very cool. Yeah, man. So we're working on it. I'm actually wanting to get with another investor, and I know he's going through a divorce right now, so that's another issue that I'm held up by, because me and the investor, that's what we're gonna get in with the warehouse. So once we get this license, we're gonna be able to grow as much as we want of it. So I'll be able to have tents and inside of a warehouse with a cooling environment and stuff like that. And I'm gonna have this other investor. So once we get that license, it's an inspector that comes out. So he'll come out, inspect everything, making sure everything's on par. and the gates are open. So we got the genetics already. So once my buddy clears off of that, because he can't start any businesses and once he finalizes his divorce, and it's coming. And but yep, me and my buddy, we're gonna get it going and get this license and start going. Oh yeah, I could tell, champ. Mike Flynn, I know you, man. You ready for these? You ready for them, champ? It's just I don't have them. I don't even have them, or else I would give you some. But yeah, I don't have any of the trap house. The trap house, only the Majestic 7. The Majestic 7 was doing some weird stuff in there, man. But it ain't looking so good, to be honest. I'm gonna send some for testing soon. One's gonna go for testing to see if we got a male. I think I have maybe one sleeve left. I don't think it's here, but I go with the Farmer Freeman. I don't have my slip here. But I found a slip earlier, and it's just this little slip, and I take a little piece of the catalina leaf and send it in, and he sends me the results within like 10 days. It ain't here, so yeah, I think I got it in the house. But I found it. I was like, yay, I'm going to use it for the Majestic 7, one of my Farmer Freeman tests. And that'll tell me if I have a male or a female, at least one. There's 7 of them, but at least one will tell me. I'm gonna test the biggest one, right? Usually your biggest ones are the males, so test the biggest one. All right, I think we're good right here. These are all the tops of the trap house right there. Let's see. So we're gonna toss this in the lower section. Well, actually, this is a nice bud right here too. Man, all of these are good. They're good, but this is what we're gonna be smoking first. We're gonna be smoking all the. We're gonna be smoking all the smaller stuff first. These are going to the bigger buds. All these right here are going to the bigger buds. And then I'll toss these small ones into the lowers. And the trim will stay behind. All this trim will stay behind. Look at all that, that's just the stuff that's coming off of there. You put that in a blunt and smoke it right here. That's all terps. All terps. So we'll set that over there. Let me strip this off one more time. All right. Play some music here. Let me know if the music's too loud too. I'll go ahead and turn it down. So I'll pop that right here. And then down here we have our lowers. Those are our lowers right here. That's where we're putting all our lowers here. You see here? We'll grab another bunch right here. And this is another plant right here. Same trap house, but another plant. So that's how I know what my tops are and what my lowers are. That's how I keep a separation of stuff. That's how I do my quality control. So when I chop a plant, it'll come off like this. See here. See, it'll come off like this. And then I just cut her off. And then I just make like a little rose bush. Like that. make a little rose bush. Then I put the same string that I used to hang them up, because they were hanging like this. Not like this, but take that off, bring them over here. I'll start bucking these off too. See, and it seems like a lot of them are lowers, but they're not. They're not really lowers, because you know the way I lollipop them. So even the lowers, which would be like this, they're really not lowers. That's right, baby. Y'all go ahead. Hit that like button. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to watch another video like this. Hey, Mike, did you see that? That banner I made? Were you here for that? I don't know if you were here for that, champ. Let me know. That's right, baby. Let's see how much we got. We got an hour in already. We've been trimming for an hour. But, you know, we're talking too, so we're talking, chilling. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, man, I got this new banner, man. I got this new banner. I spread it open just a little bit earlier, and it's sick, man. It's got like it's got me inside of a big old grow room, and got the logo just like you have them there, just like you have these right here. So you got the logo there, you got the logo there, and you got me in the middle, like right in the middle, looking up, like looking up at, you know, I'm just like looking, and I actually have my mask on too in the video, in the banner. So it's pretty chill, man. I'm gonna be putting that up probably tomorrow. You'll see that go up. Today we have to get this done before we get too dry. I don't like to get it too dry in there, you know. Let's see what we got going on here. Pull up something real quick. Oh, we're over here with it. Let's see here. I didn't take a look at something.
Wix.
There we go. I couldn't move. I couldn't move it. Put this right here. And take this off of here. There we go. Right. There we go. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Right. It's exciting and aggravating at the same time, for sure, champ. That's right. Damn, Francisco, you're from Oaxaca, champ? I speak Spanish. Hablo español, viejo. But we're not doing any beans right now yet. We still got the beans coming, not yet though, champ. Dang, this nugget right here is fire. This one. I mean, they're all fire, but you always got your best one, right? I say this is my best nugget I got yet. This one. Y'all take a look at this one right here. Look at this. See that? Soon, Francisco, we're gonna have this for everybody to have some seeds, and I'll send some personally to you, champ. Muchas gracias por su suscripción, viejo. Thank you, thank you. Sigue mirando todos los videos, dale me gusta. Yes, sir. Mike, you're definitely gonna get some beans, champ. I'm definitely gonna send you some beans too. Mike, you've been a day one. You've been patiently waiting. You definitely gonna get. You definitely ain't gonna have to pay for your beans. You've been a day one asking for the trap house to be released, and you're like first in line. That's for sure. Ahí estamos, carnal. I'll make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss another video like this. Ooh, we almost got the jar full. Definitely ain't nowhere near done though. Whew. Definitely ain't nowhere near done. Trimming. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we need to make a hash hole, champ. That's what we gotta do. I've never even had a hash hole, ever. Hey, thank you for the like, champ. I saw that. That's a real time like. Yes, sir. Get the tops. That's what we're doing. We're getting all the tops. This is a nice top. This one right here. This one right here. Nice big old buds. Big old sexy buds. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, she stank. Ooh, Jesus. She is stinky. Gotta scrape this off every time, man, because it's a lot of. Sticky. There it is. Y'all make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to watch another video like this. It also helps me with the algorithm, helps me be in front of eyes, in front of more eyes. You know, the algorithm is everything, man. once you're tapped in with the algorithm, it's like, you know, sky's the limit. And that's where we gotta go. We gotta take the trap house to sky's the limit, because it's up to y'all. Y'all gotta share this. You know, I can only share so much and be in front of y'all so much, but I need y'all help. I need y'all help to sit there and help me help y'all, right? And the way I'm gonna help y'all is to get big and be able to provide these trap house seeds to all of y'all. That's how I'm gonna help you. That's how I'm gonna help everybody. I was meant to help, man. I was put on this earth to help, and I know it. And I know it. You know, when you feel it, man. Because I've never really asked for much, you know? Never asked for much. You know, people who ask for a lot, who ask for so much, you could tell it's like for them, you know? But the people who truly do it for a cause, they don't really care about getting paid, you know? Because I've always been where it's like the medical side, helping the patients, helping the people. Yeah, the money's cool, you know. I would always say, while we're taking like, you know, while we go re-up, taking trips, we try to get a little experience here and there in, you know, but for the most part, we were helping people, you know. That's what we were really doing it for. In our eyes, we're helping people. And that's what we're gonna do now. Is we got genetics, fire genetics. We're gonna give it to it at an affordable price. No more $100 packs. No more of that, man. That's too expensive. $60 packs. You know? Make it affordable for the masses. Mike, it's a pre-roll with some solventless. Concentrate running through the middle. What? Making almost a donut effect when inhaling. Wow, I've never had a hash hole, champ. I always see people smoking those, but I've never seen. I never knew what that was. See, I be recluse, man. I don't really, you know, until you guys tell me and stuff like that. Then I see people doing it, but I don't know no one who does it. I don't know nobody who smokes those like that. You know, I barely started dabbing again. Y'all remember I bought this dab. Not so talking about a dab. Let's take a dab. These are gonna be my lures right here. I'm gonna put these. Oh, actually, this one's still good here. What time is it? 5:14. Okay, so we're gonna shut it down at 6 my time. 6 my time. Probably maybe 9 East Coast. But we're in the West Coast, so we're gonna shut down at 6. Right. Take a dab. Y'all take a look at that. That's crazy. Take a dab. What you guys smoking on? What you all taking a dab on? I'm taking a dab of this Nature's Chemistry right now. That Nature's Chemistry is some fire. Look at that. That was 1 gram. We probably about a half a gram now. Live resin. Come along for that ride. Keep doing it. Appreciate aspect. Really want to smoke. Dang, since 10th grade, champ. I'm telling you, man, this plant is so special. And think about it, Mike. All the people that you've met through this plant, right? All the people, the cool people, because I know you've met some bad people too, right? People who are just You know, and that's the thing. Marijuana brings everyone together. The good, the bad, the evil, the everything. Everyone smokes it, right? Even the old ladies, like you'll sit there and get an old lady that just like smokes and it's hilarious, right? But everyone does it, right? Everyone does it. And I know since 10th grade, that's a long time, champ. That's a long time. And you're 49, you got some years on me too. A lot of experience on me, Mike, for sure. There's a lot of things I can learn from you. And imagine if you were to look back, you know, when you get that flashback, when God forbid we pass away, right? And we just see everything, all the positives that we've done in our life. And I feel like the plant has a lot to do with it, man. Because I've always been on the aspect of helping, right? And mostly with the plant. And looking for those things that help people. I've had a guy tell me one time on one of the strains that I created, he told me this. He's like, I meditate every single day. And I have never meditated so deep as I meditated with your stuff. He said it took me to a different realm. Like, and it wasn't this, it was another strain. It was like something that we had back in the day. Because we had a bunch of stuff back in the day. Holy Jesus. Woo! Oh man. Yeah, champ. So right here we got some of this trap house, and this trap house right here is one of our cookies that we had mixed with a Bay 11 from Granddaddy Perp. At that time we were going like it was Candyland that we had got. It was Granddaddy Perp's Bay 11 around that time, but this is the Bay 11. The Bay 11 with the we crossed this right here with the with the Hawaii seed. So it was that and the Hawaii seed is what made the trap house. It was a strain from Hawaii, but it was like an OG though. So that Hawaii seed was like OG. And then that's what created the trap house was that pollination from the OG from Hawaii that pollinated the Bay 11 from Granddaddy Perp. So that's what the lineage of the trap house is. And I would say something similar to this would be like Candyland, because the Granddaddy Perp gave me more fruity vibes. Like it's Granddaddy Perp. Like I know that you can find a gas pheno in the Granddaddy Perp. I know there is a gas pheno that you can, like I said, pheno hunt inside of the Granddaddy Perp. That does pop out every now and then, but for the most part, every time I grew Granddaddy, it was, you know, it smelled like weed. It smelled like weed, but it was on the fruitier side. If anytime I ever got any gas from GDP was from that Bay 11, the original. I don't know about now. I can't say now because I know the breeder, one of the original breeders that used to breed with them, he ended up starting his own company, and I don't want to butcher it, man, but something in the, like, I think it's Soul Fire or something like that. I don't know. One of those used to be, you know, he used to breed and work with Cannabis back in the day, and was one of the creators or something like that had to do with the Candylands and I'm not sure about GDP, but I know that he was involved with other crossings. And that's who I was able to talk to that time in 2013 during the Cannabis Cup. Snake Boy was out there. That was like one of the, I think it was a little bit earlier than when all of the boys got together. One of the first times from YouTube when we used to all make YouTube. But I had a YouTube channel back then, but I never showed my face, so it's irrelevant. And yeah, that when we all met together, that's when we're all pheno hunting genetics, you know, really pretty much just getting all the genetics that we could and popping them and popping them and popping them. And the homies used to breed at that time, so like we would give them stuff and they would breed for us, and I'd mess around with little things. And you know, I had one little male and like a little bit of pollen. I'm talking about like if you were to sneeze it all go away. And that's how we ended up creating this. It was just so fire what we had back then. It was crazy. Like I feel like it was real work coming out these seed packs back then, man. Like I'm talking about real work coming out of these seed packs back then. Like real work. Like people's work that they put in for fucking 20 years coming out those seed packs. I feel like now it's like so much new stuff getting created and created and created. It's like you can't have a bunch of good stuff now. It's like, but back then it's like you didn't know who these breeders were. You didn't know who Sherbinsky was in the beginning. You didn't know Sherbinsky's homie with the mole right here was. You didn't know who Burner was. You didn't know who none of them dudes was. You knew who Cannabis was and stuff like that, but you didn't. There were so many breeders that just have fire with no name, right? And they just would make a name for themselves with what they had at that time. Is why their seeds were so banging, right? Those seeds were just so banging because that's something that they've been honing in for like years and years and years and years, and finally put it out, right? Where it's like everything they create afterwards is pretty much R&D, really. I mean, I don't care how much you test it, right? If you ain't been running it for 10 plus years, it's still R&D, right? You still don't know what it does under all environments. You still don't know what it's gonna throw out every time. So it's like, it just takes a long time to really know what you got and to be able to know that this is it, right? So this right here, we're gonna put it in the smalls again. This is our smalls tray, or our smalls, so we're gonna toss this right here. Dang, look at all that powder. So these are our smalls right here. We'll use this for like a bunch of stuff. Mostly rubs though. But one day, so we'll put this in a jar. We'll still put this in jars. This will be in jars. And then when we have time, we'll come and we'll start trimming this, you know? Yes, sir. So we got some more right here. We're almost done with the jar. Almost done with it. That's how you know you got some gas too, when you can see it right through the jar like that. That's how you know you got some gas. Mm-hmm. Damn, my hands are all sticky. They're like all sticky. Yo, ask me whatever, man. Ask me whatever. I'll answer your questions. If y'all have any questions for me, ask them. Whatever, it don't matter. Non-weed related, I'll just start ask me whatever. Y'all gotta keep me busy, man. Y'all have to keep me busy. Cause I gotta work. But I'm here to My most inbred line, I would say I don't have one. I don't have the most inbred line. We're barely starting off, champ. We're barely starting off, and we're bringing stuff from the past. So it's like this trap house right here. We had a bunch of other seeds, and we brought a whole bunch of them out, and we ended up pollinating those things, and that's how we ended up getting the trap house. So this was on that 10 strain hunt, and so that trap house was back in the day. So this here is what we ended up getting. We got like 7, 8 seeds. It was like maybe 10 seeds. So if you think, I would say this one would be my most my work line, right? The trap house. And that's why we're gonna put this out. But I haven't been working this line like that. That's what we're doing now, is working the line. So this will be the first start of working the line, like as you call it, right? Because everything else was just trying to get something. And that now that we have something, now we could just go ahead and start working the line, as they call it, right? Because I'm telling you, champ, it's steps to get into working the line. Because I wouldn't call working the line until you find something, because you're still trying to find something. Now working the line would be considered as far as I got something. Now we get another seed of that, which I do have, which is the Majestic 7. So those two and those two are gonna pollinate each other, which is gonna be male, female. Then it comes F1, right? Yes, the F1. And then after the F1, we can see if that's what we like, if we wanna keep working down the line or back cross it, you know? And then once we do that, if we're good with it, if we're good with the F1s, I'll release the F1s. If say we get no pollinations, right? Like no Hermes. It's structures like throughout, right? Talking about like uniformity throughout the seeds. You know, maybe a little varieties here and there, but pretty much uniformities. Then we're rocking with the champ. We're rocking with the F1s. And I'm going off the rip. I'm trying to get me seeds where I can at least flood the first people, right? Because what I'm gonna do is my F1s, I don't think I'm gonna charge for them. I think it's gonna be given, you know? And I'm gonna give them to the people who are making content so they can show it to people. So even if you don't have content, you can start making content, I don't mind. And I'll take your word for it that you're gonna make the content. And I don't care what kind of content it really is, but I just want to see how it grows, you know? Good or bad. And then that way we know if it's gonna be good or bad. And again, we're always gonna have other things. If you rock with us, you know that the trap house ain't the only thing we got. We got a few other little things. Like we got the trap house grape. That's the sister of the trap house. So it's like we have 2 or 3 big ones that we're gonna be working with. Because right now, what we're gonna pollinate with the trap house is gonna be obviously the trap house. We got the wedding cake number 1, the wedding cake number 2. Those 3 are different phenos. So that's gonna get pollinated by the trap house. And then we also have the trap house grape, pheno 1 and pheno 2. One has got the guava in it. The other one has got the minty in it. It's minty guava. And that's the one that's right here, which we call her Mamacita. This is the Mamacita right here. This one right here. So that's my Mamacita. She don't yield much, right? Very small. But hopefully the trap house will help her out with that. But see how the leaves aren't so big on these? So hopefully this helps out with the trap house. Because, you know, you see the trap house throws a lot of kind of like leafy, right? You know, and the Mamacita don't do much leaf. You know, she does top leaf, but, you know, not much. But she doesn't yield much, so. But she's the mintier guava type. So we're gonna be pollinated this one. We'll be doing the trap house grape, which smells like guava. But it's grapey, but it depends when you smell. Like it changes, because it'll smell like grape, and then all of a sudden it'll just like it'll dry guava, you know. So yeah, man. I've been breeding my line for about 14 years. Wow, champ. The F3, you can also start making S1s. See, man. How am I teaching you, man? I'm barely getting started. You're testing me, Frank. I see you. It's okay, no problem, my man. But yeah, I would love to try some of that too, man. definitely in the future, you know, when we meet each other, we'll get together and remember, cause I'll forget. All right, bring me something and say, hey, remember that conversation we had one time on the live? Here you go, champ. These are yours. So that'll be cool, man. I like when we meet in person, you know, in the futures, when we're in a cup or something, and we just talk. That's amazing to just remember someone by the conversations they had, you know, months and maybe a year prior, and just to still do things like that is amazing, man. She's caked up. She is caked. Yes, sir. I know, my man. I know Mike's been asking for some. Yes, he has. Hook up Mike for some, man. Definitely. He'll definitely get some good work of him. And I'd love to try some too. Yes, sir. It takes a long time, man. It takes a long time. Like remember when in Toy Story when Buzz I mean when Woody got all messed up in the art guy's fixing Woody and the guy's like the chicken man's like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And the art man's like you can't rush art. And that's the same thing with this, man. You can't rush art. The only way you can rush art is if you have like a dad or something that just hands you, you know, all their hard work. And a lot of times that's what happens. Is just a lot of the hard work is just handed over by families, you know. Just keep bucking these right here. You'll be ready. Let me put this up here. I'll be ready probably by the end of the year. I'm working on my F3s right now of the IBL backcross. Frank, you gotta tell us a little bit more about that IBL, champ. That sounds. What does it got in it, champ? Tell us what does it got. What you got in there? Or if you don't tell us what it has in there, you don't have to tell us what it has in there. But what is it smelling like? So when I bust open the pack, what am I gonna get? What is the first thing that I'm gonna get? Right? Am I gonna get gassy, fruity? You tell me. Got the little smalls. Look at the little smalls right there. That's a little small. That's funny. Even the little smalls look like little, like little good nuggets. That's how you know you do a good lollipop when your smalls look, you know, even like, you know, presentable. Because I do have some that the smalls don't look so presentable because they were hiding at the bottom, you know. And some do that. But that's why I like when even the smalls look good. That's right. Look at that. Right. This is definitely a historic conversation, Chan. We're definitely gonna remember all this. We got nuggets over here of wow, this is like grease. Dang, we got a big old ball now. But it's really bigger because let me see here. There we go. Trying to get this ball. Woo! It's falling apart, but that's all scissor hash right there. Scissor hash is the best, man. That's like pure terps. Pure terps. Time is at 5:30. We got about 30 more minutes. All right, that's crazy, champ. Yeah, man. Well, we got some fire over here, man. It took me a while, though. It took me a while to get it. You know, my last few, because if not telling you to leave the channel, but if you were to ever check out my Instagram, you can see when I re-vegged the trap house, the actual start of what was special of it. And if you were to see the way it grew that time, it didn't grow as well because I didn't expect it to grow as well. I didn't expect nothing from it. It was one of those where it was like, you know, I expected it to be just like the other ones. Nah, she was special. This one was a special one. And I re-vegged it. So that's how I was able to bring it back clone only. And that was it. And I popped more seeds, but I just can never get this right here. I'd get the Mamacita. I'd get the Trap House grape, the one that smells like grape, but not this. And this is the only pheno that I got like this. It's almost like the wedding cakes that I have as like the wedding cake number 3. That pheno, I can't get it again out of those wedding cakes. And it's that OGKB look to it. This one ain't the OGKB look to it. The Trap House grows like a normal plant, like a healthy plant. But this was the only pheno that grew like this. So. So we're almost done with this jar. Fire. Yo, I can just see all the little crystals. Ooh. There it is. So I'm not going to fill it up even more. I'm going to leave it just like that. Yeah. So I won't put the jar, the lid on it. Got some brand new lids. I won't put the lid on it until like probably tonight, but I'm putting it on for right now. But I'll take it off. I'll take it off in a second. I just don't want to lose. I don't want to carry the jar and the lid. So I'm gonna just set this down for now. But for today, I will leave the jar open, right? That's what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and leave it for today. And in the morning, I'll wake up and then close it. So I don't start because it's still a little moist. It still has a little moisture to it. So I want to dry a little bit, but it'll just like dry the little top layer. The bottom layer won't really dry off or anything like that, but we're good. That's one jar down. We still got a bunch left. We still got this pile right there. And we have this pile right here. So we still gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a little while. But I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Y'all go ahead and do some other things on YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all got some other things y'all can do. So I'm gonna end it here. I am gonna go ahead and go get something to eat and come back and come to trim jail again. I'll see you guys later. To the next one. Peace.